All right, we're recording, guys. Thank you for watching FlipCast again. I'm joined by my buddy Zach from Uchuu
Oh,
Show.
how's it going?
It's like 3 in the morning for me. Not Zach. It's like 9 in the morning for you.
Yep.
So Zach, how was MCM?
Fucking terrible, man.
Terrible.
The convention was okay. The 36 hours leading up to it was complete horseshit.
Why? Oh shit, dude. Give me the deets about that because you guys got like a pretty sketchy Airbnb.
Yeah. So
Oh man.
I mean, we don't go away like at all, or like often rather. So we were like looking forward to this. Like finally, we get like a weekend to ourselves kind of thing. So, uh, we get on the train. There's nowhere to sit on the train, and it's like a 3-hour train ride. So
That sucks.
off to a great start. We get to the station in London, and we have to get an Uber. It takes about an hour to get from the Uber station across to where this Airbnb was. Get to the Airbnb. There's no one there. We try like knocking the door, no one answers. So we call the guy, and in the most vaguely European accent, he's like, "Okay, I'll send someone over." So we wait for about 15 minutes, and the door opens, and it's like this mother. She's got like a cigarette in her mouth. She's got a baby in one arm. There's a kid on like running around her behind her, and
Classic.
yeah, and she hands us a key and just goes back upstairs. So we're like, okay, maybe she's just like staying there till someone comes. So like we go in the room, and the room is complete garbage. Like there's like a corner where there's like an exposed wire. The window doesn't close, and it was like fairly cold that night. I don't know. It's just, and all the facilities like the toilet and the shower and everything were shared. So we're like, okay, what the hell is going on here?
Did you
So
guys get a refund?
we requested a refund. We haven't heard anything back though, because we did it through like booking.com.
How much
So
was that?
it was pretty cheap for London, which I think was a tip off. So it was like £100 or something like that.
That's still quite a bit, actually.
It's still quite a bit, yeah. So we were both kind of like waiting for this person to leave, and they weren't. So it was very clear that this was just someone's house.
That
Um,
fucking
that
awful.
that was misadvertised. So okay, that's fine. Maybe it was on us. So we go on booking.com again. We're like, screw this. We're not going to be able to stay here for a night. Like this just isn't going to work for 2 nights. It's not going to work. So we go on. We find a nearby hotel for a decent price. More money than I want to spend, but
It's a weekend.
And yeah, it's the weekend. So we get over there. It's nice. It's like a really fancy exterior. There's like gold. There's like revolving doors. There's like stone lions, and you're like, all right, this is pretty good. We get in there, same thing, pretty nice. All the carpeting. There's like chandeliers and everything. We get in there, or we go to book, and I'm like, oh, so there's free Wi-Fi, right? Like, what's the code? She's like, oh no, there's no free Wi-Fi. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. We're not going to be in the hotel room that often. It took us. I don't know what the hell was wrong with this hotel, man. We go to try to find the actual room. There's like no signs or anything, but it ended up being in the basement, and it took us literally from check-in desk to our front door of the room like 15 minutes to actually find the fucking room. And we get in there. Yeah, we get in there, and it's like I would rather stay in a prison cell. Like this thing, there was no windows. It was like dark as hell. Like 2 of the lights didn't work. But like again, we're like, well, we might as well just try and make the best of this because we've already spent like.
I mean, that's the perfect room to recreate that scene from Evangelion.
We didn't even get to do that. Like, we.
For those who don't know, Zach's fiance dressed up as Asuka, right?
Yeah.
From Evangelion. Oh man.
No, didn't get to do that because we're like, okay, let's go to bed early. And
I don't think I would feel comfortable with no windows. I think that would give me
I
a
didn't.
really
It was
bad
really
anxiety.
I had to like be on my phone and watch TV like the whole time. I was like, just like fidgeting out of anxiety. So we got to bed about 1, and then 4 in the morning. I say wake up because I wasn't sure if I was awake or dreaming, but the room was like flashing red, and my fiance was screaming. And then like after about 10 seconds of waking up, I was like, oh shit, no, this is real. And I started freaking out. They were testing the fire alarms at 4 in the morning.
Holy
on
shit.
Saturday.
And you guys were in a basement with no windows.
Yeah.
If there was a real fire, that would have been awful.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So we're looking at like all the forms or whatever they gave us, and to see like what we can do to get like a refund or what we can do to just like get the fuck out of there. And there was nothing. They apparently were going to charge us like £50 to leave early. And so
50 extra pounds?
Yeah, to leave early, which I mean, I don't know, stupid. So after the convention, like we had a great time at the convention. The convention was fantastic, but we got back from the convention and we just sat down and we're like, let's just fucking run. So we canceled our train for the next day, bought a new train ticket, and then we basically we grabbed all our shit and we tried to like sneak out of the hotel like as nonchalantly as possible. And there was like a little box actually we didn't even notice that said like, if you don't need an invoice or receipt or anything, just drop your keys off here. So we just popped them in and we just ran.
That's awesome. Did you guys get on the train and just go home?
Yeah.
So how far from you was the actual convention?
So the London from us is like a 3-hour drive or train ride.
Dude, that's so awesome. We took a train ride to Comic-Con one year, and I remember coming home and I had like a window seat and I'm like looking out the window, sun is rising because it's super early, and being like amongst friends that like, and friends that like, that's the last time I saw them too, because one of them passed away. Train rides are fun as fuck, and I wish they were like, just like that moment in time is just like so peaceful. Like you don't have to worry about driving or worry about traffic. But you're still in motion. I don't know. I love trains.
Yeah. I mean, here there's a lot of like funny people on trains, especially at night. Because basically in England, or in the UK, I should say, like public drinking isn't illegal. Like you can just walk around with a beer. Which I thought someone told me that when I first moved here that someone was like screwing around with me. But
it's a real thing.
But it's a real thing. So like there was a period when I first moved here where I would just go to the corner store after work, grab a beer, and then just walk home with it. And I felt like such a big man doing it. I was like, no one's gonna arrest me.
So for people who don't know, where I'm from and where Zach's from, you can get in big trouble for having open alcohol in public.
Yeah.
Like,
you can in Canada
like,
too.
Even if you have the cap on or like whatever, it's in a bag. If it's open and it's on your person, you can get fucked. Like
I almost got in trouble for that in college too. Because what me and my friend used to do is we would like kind of pre-drink at his place, and then we'd walk. There's like a bar that we used to go to like 20 minutes away. So one day to save time, we were like, okay, let's drink this, and then we'll drink the rest of this on the way there. And cop drove by and saw that we had cans, and we just like chucked them. And we're like, what cans? And I mean, he obviously saw us with the cans, but he didn't have like the evidence, so he's just like, you guys got to be careful with that, and then just went off. But yeah, that was my original point here. Oh yeah, so there was these I guess really drunk guys on our train back, and we were in first class because they were just cheap tickets, but they weren't supposed to be. Basically, what happened with them, what I overheard is they got like really drunk, and like a cop basically grabbed him, put him on the train, and sent him home. So the whole time they're talking about like just you can't even make out what they're saying half the time because they're just slurring. But like we had one female attendant. She's like, "Do you guys want anything to drink?" And one guy was just like, "Nope, all set," and like chugs like an entire beer. And she just looks over at us like, "Okay." But then the guy who checks the tickets comes along, and they don't have tickets, obviously. So they started like fist fighting, but like arguing really heavily with him. And they had to get guys to escort them off the train, which was interesting.
So you guys didn't get rest, did you? Not
at all. No, from 4 a.m. that Saturday until like at least when we got home, which was like close to midnight Sunday.
Oh man, that's a blast though. Shit, like 20 years from now, you guys are gonna look back and be like, that was a fucking fun weekend.
Yeah.
In hindsight, that was a lot of fun. Me and my now wife, when we got married, we ran away, and we went to Nashville, and we rented a house, and the house it was brand new, it was beautiful, but it was in a really, really sketchy neighborhood, super sketchy. Like there was like it was bad, but there was no driveway to the house, and there was just a street, so we had to go in a back alley and follow this back alley up into, there was like a little driveway but no garage, And I didn't feel safe leaving my car. We took my wife's car, but man, Airbnb can be a motherfucker sometimes. But the house was beautiful though. It was really weird though. Certain things like the basement was like locked, like triple locked, and there was just random doors that were just like triple locked, and we're just like, there's probably a body in here somewhere.
Yeah, just like some slave or something just chained up.
Dude.
Down in the basement.
But like my point of that was on the way back home, it's like a 7-hour drive, and we took the long way home.
Yeah.
Windows down. My wife likes old classic rock, so we had like Bob Seger playing. We had Tom Petty playing. Just blasting music. And getting home, like driving home, I was like, man, this is a long fucking time. But now looking back, I was like, that was one of the best times of my life.
Yeah.
Like we got married, no one knew about it. It felt good. You know what I mean? Like just like it was such a good time. Speaking of marriage, when are you guys doing it?
Eventually.
So you guys are engaged though, right?
Yeah. It's one, finding the money. Two, figuring out what the hell we're gonna do, because it's either gonna be 2 weddings or we're gonna run away. So
do it, dude. Run away.
Run away. To be honest,
it costs us $300.
Is it? Yeah.
And then my mom, since because we have such a big Italian family, my mom was like, we need to have a reception because you're missing out on a lot of cash from the family. So I'm like, all right, fine. So
if I gotta,
so we so my mom threw an amazing party, like planned it all, had it at a really nice restaurant. They like rented out the back room. There was like 200 members of my family there. And they're all Italian. The room was fucking loud, man. It was like, and all of them own restaurants too. So we were all just like, it's like not only are they loud Italians, they're restaurant owning Italians, which just makes them triple the amount loud. But it was a blast. I don't know if I told you the story. My mom hired a DJ. Not a DJ, but like he's a DJ by profession, but he's also like he's like a toast maker.
Yeah, okay.
I didn't know what that was until I met this guy. But he made it was me and my wife. My cousin had just got married, so it was her and her husband, and my best friend also had just got married. So it was the 3 newlyweds, and they made the men go out, and we got asked questions that we got told the questions that our wives answered, and we had to write what we thought their answer was going to be.
Yeah.
So I get back, and the question that I'm gonna have to look up this show because it's an old. Do you know anything about like old like Nick at Night shows?
Not really, no.
God, I'm trying because I can't think of this guy's name. It's such a generic white name.
Is it Mike? Mike's a generic white name.
It's kind of like Dick Van Dyke.
Oh. What was the show? Maybe I do know it.
It's kind of like Dick Van Dyke. It's very similar to that. This is really boring for people watching.
Stay tuned.
Andy Griffith. That's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So the question was, who does your husband think he is in bed, and who is he really in bed? And my wife's favorite show is Andy Griffith. So she writes, he thinks he's the Tasmanian devil, which my wife's so like, she's so innocent. And she wrote, but he's really like Andy Griffith. How would you take that as a man?
I would leave. And I would never come back.
I was so embarrassed.
Even if it was true. If it was remotely
I
true.
was so embarrassed, dude. I look at her and I go, what the fuck, Tay? Andy Griffith? And she goes, what? He's really sweet and loving. And I was like, he's boring and old. It sucks. And she was like, no, I love him. And then the other question was, where's the weirdest place you've had sex? And
oh, you told me this one.
Yeah, and I was just like, the restaurant, and my whole family was just like, what the fuck? Which I've never, for the record, haven't done that. Just wanted the shock factor. Yet. It will happen one day. Hopefully. I don't know. I mean, like, growing up, I was always like, yeah, hell yeah. The restaurant seems like a good place. Just never, never got the opportunity. So I'm going to let that dream just fade off into the distance. Because I don't want to mix dread of being at work all day with sex. So
yeah,
I hate work.
Yeah.
This is supposed to be our slow season. This is supposed to be like break season, have a good time. We've been busier than we've ever been. And we're shorthanded. We had a pizza maker walk out on us. So
I've done that before, so it must have been
fuck you, Zach.
Fucking stressful. I mean, I was just a dishwasher, so it's not a big deal.
Oh, dude, dishwashers are integral.
Yeah,
they're super important.
The one restaurant job I've ever had. Not that I'm knocking restaurant jobs, but I'll never work them again.
It sucks, dude.
It does suck. Yeah,
it's fucking awful.
It was like a restaurant that, for whatever reason, had like 400 different shapes of plates, okay. And you couldn't wash. You had to wash all this like all the square plates had to be washed together, all the circle plates had to be washed together, kind of thing. You couldn't mix them for whatever reason. So it was the server's job to basically put them into like the appropriate pile, so that shit would get washed more efficiently, and they never did it.
Yeah.
They're supposed to like empty the plates off in the bins and then put the plates in a pile. They never did. They just threw the fucking plates wherever they wanted. And every time like it would happen, like boss would come in like 20 minutes. Every 20 minutes. Why is there so many dishes? Why is there so many dishes? Well, because there's 100 fucking people eating out in the restaurant right now, and they're sending plates back. Like that's why there's dishes. What's that? Yeah, it was just me.
Man, dude.
So there was like a 12-hour shift that they'd scheduled me that I had to like basically reschedule an exam. Like this is how I was paying for college.
12 hours of dishwashing? Yeah. How much were you getting paid an hour?
Like minimum wage, which at the time, when was this? It was like at the time it would have been like $8 an hour. Which I was like, yeah, money, but also like wish I was dead kind of thing. But yeah, I got 9 hours into that, and then I said, you know what, fuck this, I'll find another job. I just left. I left and I went to my friend's house and I got drunk for 3 days.
I would have, dude, honestly, for me, I like dishwashing the most because it's the one steady job I can just put headphones in and just crank out dishes. Yeah. And also I'm the boss, so that's also helps. I mean, we've like the problem with being like a mom and pop shop is that you become like friends with the employees, and then they tend to overstep boundaries and start to not listen. And I had to fucking yell. I felt bad. I was in the middle of doing something, and I asked the dishwasher. So every night, even though we don't have to do it every night, we tear down the entire pizza counter. So I'll like take all the cheese out, even though it's in a cool, dry place. It'll stay fine, but to be cleanly, to be as cleanly as possible. I'll switch out the it's a steel container. I'll dump it into a bowl, and I'll have him wash it. And I can't continue until he washes this thing. And I'll go, hey, can you wash this real quick? And like 10 minutes went by, and I was like, can you wash it real quick? And he's like, 1 minute. And I go, no, now. And then he got lippy, and I was like, your job is to fucking do what I tell you. Fucking wash that shit now. And then afterwards, we were watching like Itchy the Killer and having a great time and just shooting shit.
Yeah, that's gotta be tough. It's gotta be tough to rein them in when you have to.
It does suck. I mean, luckily my mom deals with the waiters. I deal with everybody else. My dad doesn't deal with anybody. He fucking hates people. He cannot stand the employees, so he just keeps his mouth shut.
Your dad seems hilarious. I saw that one clip where you're like, "What's the better shonen?" He's just like, "I don't know what that is."
He's like, "Go fuck yourself." My dad's really funny because he doesn't get sarcasm. He just doesn't have a censor for it. So I'll fuck with him all the time. And he blames everything. He's like, fucking millennials. So now every time he has a problem, I just go, okay, boomer. And I love that. Have you seen that? I love that.
I saw a tweet that was like unironically like, okay, boomer is the N word for old people. And like the actual official Twitter for dictionary.com was like, okay, boomer is like this like funny little thing. The N word is like a racist term. Like just like laying it out for him.
I fucking love OK Boomer, man. What was it? Saturday night, my dad, who, if I make a mistake because they're trying to like make me into this perfect pizza machine. If
Yeah.
I make a mistake, I get my ass reamed. But my dad skipped an entire pizza, and I was just like, fucking boomers, fucking ruining the fucking economy, the fucking weather, the planet's dying, and you guys can't even make a fucking pizza, whatever, you fucking boomers. And my dad was just like, I think he laughed. He actually like looked up and was like, I've trained you well. That's really good.
You're ready now.
Yeah, dude, my dad, I love him, but I hate him at the same time. That dude is in good shape. He's almost 60 years old. That motherfucker eats
Is he actually? Holy shit.
He's 50, almost 59.
Wow.
He's so skinny. He has he has like the old man, like slight gut, but if he watches what he eats for a week, he just loses weight. That motherfucker eats 2 pints of Ben and Jerry's a night. Doesn't have diabetes. His health, knock on wood.
Maybe metabolism gets better when you get old. So maybe
dude,
I will be skinny.
This 25 pounds of extra baby weight is killing me, man. I've been going to the gym. I've been watching what I eat, but then Chick-fil-A opened up here too. And I don't know if you've had Chick-fil-A, man, but
I never got a chance to. They opened a Chick-fil-A here, and then everyone was like, "Oh, these guys are homophobic," and then they shut down after like a week.
Dude, they're homophobic, but their spicy chicken sandwich is fucking fire.
Yeah, I was gonna go try it and then be like, "Oh yeah, I'm morally outraged." But
I've had it twice before I knew they were homophobic, and then I had it once afterwards. But it's the best damn chicken sandwich I've ever had. But I do like gay rights a little bit more than chicken sandwiches, so
just a tad.
So I'm not gonna be going anymore. That does suck, dude. It sucks when you like something, and then you find out something negative about it. And you're like, I can't do that.
The easy solution is just never to like anything anymore.
Yeah,
then
but
you can't be disappointed.
I don't like being a fucking curmudgeon about everything.
Yeah.
I don't, I was gonna make a skit making fun of another YouTuber. I was gonna make a skit making fun of Old Shaman. I don't know if he's gonna see this, but I got Phoenix on Blu-ray, and I had like this whole skit planned out where I was gonna, because he likes to smoke cigars, and I was gonna pop up with a cigar on the other side of the door, be like, did somebody say Osamu Tezuka? He's the Godfather, the greatest manga of all time. And I didn't do it because I was like, by the time I did my original haul, I was like, it's 4 in the morning. It's this time, like it's 4 in the morning.
Yeah, I'm
going to bed. I just got home from the gym. I hate being an Italian because of the genetics, especially Sicilian. Southern Italian, I'm short, I'm wide, I'm just naturally wide, and then I got a gut. And no matter what, it's not gonna go away. I've done hundreds and hundreds even at my fucking thinnest. At like 210, I still had gut. It fucking sucked. Right now I'm 250, but I also bulked up and did steroids for a little bit. Where are my steroids? I don't know. Oh yeah, they're right here. I did some roids for a little bit and got really strong, but I was like, I need to stop because I'm just adding on mass onto my fat ass.
Yeah.
You're in good shape. What the fuck are you talking about?
No, I'm not.
you are not fat.
I purposely filmed from here up because that's the skinny part.
You're not fat, Zach. We're like friends on Facebook. We're friends on Facebook.
Yeah.
You do not look fat.
I got a gut. I'm very good at taking photos. That's all.
I'm lucky that I have a decently attractive enough face, and that's about it. That's all I got working for me, and it's only attractive when I take care of it.
Yeah.
I want to just look like a caveman, but my fucking mustache curls over my mouth when it grows.
Yeah, mine does that too. I hate it.
And my wife hates it. She will not kiss me. She's like, "Did you see that picture on Facebook where I shaved? I gave myself mutton chops."
Yeah.
Dude, I fucking came home. Actually, no, I sent my wife a picture like this. I had my drink like this, and I was like, "Hey, babe, you like it?" And she was like, "Oh, you look so cute." And then when I got home, she was like, "Get the fuck out of here. Go back to the barber and fix that right now." And I was like, "I can't. I already paid." And she's like, "I'm not gonna be fucking seen in public with you." And that's when
straight up.
No, we had plans to go out to eat. She's like, "What is wrong with you? You look like you'd kill somebody." I'm like, "That's the point." I had like eyebrow slits and fucking mutton chops.
Why won't you let me be tough?
Why can't I be tough, babe? Someone the other day, a kid I went to school with was like, "Yeah, I just thought you were an asshole. You look mean."
I got that a lot too, actually.
I guess we just have RBF, dude.
Yeah.
So what
I
have you?
didn't talk to a lot of people in high school, so that might have been it.
I talked to everybody. I mostly hung out with the stoners, even though I never did that stuff. I just hung out with them because they're the ones that like were playing Magic and and then Yu-Gi-Oh. And what Yu Yu Hakusho had a card game for a while.
Did it?
Yeah. Oh, and Shaman King did too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, there was like a period where like all these like Fox Kids anime shows
just like, had card games.
Just card games.
I had a friend who played the Inuyasha card game like religiously, and was like actually like really into it. And there was only one other person at the local card shop that played.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's like probably one of the only people who actually played.
He was like, game. "Play with me." I'm like, "I'm not fucking playing the Inuyasha card game, dude." So Zach, what have you been reading and watching? I've
been watching Psycho-Pass, like the new season.
Season 3, is it good?
It's fucking great.
Is it really good?
The only caveat is I think you have to watch those like 3 movies beforehand.
That's fine.
Or maybe not. I don't know. I think a lot of people say you do, and I think you do because the opening scene, you're like, okay, hold on. I'm trying not to spoil it, but you're like, well, what is she doing there? And then there's a character from season 2 who nobody liked, who becomes like the main boss of like all these cops.
Is it the whiny guy?
No, it's the bitchy girl. The one with the pigtails.
Really?
Yeah. The one who fucks everything up in season 2 for everybody becomes the head of the police.
How'd you feel about season 2?
I didn't mind it. I didn't like.
People hated it. I thought it was
a lot of people hated it. I liked it though.
I liked it a lot.
I thought. I'm trying to remember the scene. There's a scene where Buddy gets like the 9 Dominators or whatever.
Yeah.
And he like lets all these like people that he imprisoned go from the warehouse, but he just like starts shooting at them all, and they're just all exploding.
That was a bad scene.
That was a good scene.
Psycho-Pass seems like it's what's that HBO show, True Detective?
Yeah.
It seems like it's like that. Season 1 was beloved. Season 2 was either you loved it or you hated it, and then season 3 seems to be the comeback.
Yeah, I haven't seen season 3 of that yet, but yeah, I like season 1.
I still haven't seen season 3. I actually liked Colin Farrell's character.
He was good.
Is he Irish?
Probably.
He's something.
He looks Irish. He's something.
Does he look Irish?
I think so. He looks like he would sound Irish, is what I mean to say.
So season 3.
Yeah, so far it's good.
Wasn't season 1 written by Jin Hirabuchi? Yeah,
Butcher.
Is he writing?
I don't know
3?
actually. I'm gonna look that up because I'm not sure. Probably not.
Because he's doing a fucking mech show for YouTube.
Yeah, I heard about that. I haven't seen anything about it, but let's see.
God, you type so fast.
Yeah, you gotta.
Dude, you would be a killer StarCraft player.
Well, yeah, maybe. Toa Bakata, actually.
Who's that?
Doing season 3. He's the guy who did season 2. He's done a whole bunch of stuff.
Okay, see, season 2 I don't hate. I actually like season 2.
What else did he do here? You ever hear of the movie or the novel or movie Marduk Scramble?
No.
Yeah, he did that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. he's like a sci-fi writer. He doesn't do much anime, but
he's writing season 3, and so far it's two episodes, right?
Yeah, it's not bad. I mean, it's not like it doesn't feel like Psycho-Pass right now. Like Psycho-Pass had that like kind of villain of the week kind of thing going for it in season 1, and it was kind of like a very cut and dry cop show. But it hasn't done that or anything like that so far in season 3. The other thing I like about season 3, it's only 8 episodes long, but it's an hour long episode.
Yeah, they're like 42 minutes, 50 minutes. Amazon botched that again.
They did. I didn't even know Amazon had it.
I couldn't find it. And finally someone on Twitter retweeted somebody. It was like Psycho PASSS 3. But you had to like type it in a certain way to find it. I really hope Amazon just fucking stops licensing anime. Vinland Saga, Blade of the Immortal, Psycho-Pass. They've got three shows I really want to watch this season exclusively on their fucking service, and it's awful.
Yeah. I didn't even know they were doing exclusive anime until like a month ago.
They did Cabanari of the Iron Fortress was originally an exclusive. Now it's on Netflix.
Yeah.
So hopefully we get Vinland Saga somewhere down the road. Man, if Vinland Saga was on Crunchyroll, it would be.
I'm surprised like it's not. But I mean, I guess you got like shit like Amazon and Netflix bidding against Crunchyroll. They're not gonna win.
There's way too many, dude. I think we're about to see a burst. I'm actually doing a video on streaming or digital versus physical media. And
Yeah.
I think Netflix is gonna go bye soon. I think they're gonna be gone.
Honestly, like I have like I get like the Prime Video through my Amazon Prime subscription.
Yeah, which is nice.
Which is nice because like there's a lot more that I want to watch on Amazon than Netflix right now.
Yeah, there is. I mean, and then HBO too. There's just too many streaming services, man.
It's just cable again.
I mean, especially for like, if you take the niche of anime, there's High Dive, Funimation, Crunchyroll, Amazon, Netflix. That's 5 fucking things. And Hulu too, right? Doesn't Hulu have some shit?
I guess so. I think Hulu's like US only. So
like five services if you want to keep up with everything that's going on each season. That's insane.
That's a lot of money too.
That's like
that gets into the thing. It's like it's just getting to be like fucking cable all over again.
Yeah, like my wife and I were thinking like, should we cut? Like, what can we cut? And we were going down a list, and we got rid of Hulu. My parents ended up just letting us use their HBO sub, so
yeah,
we got that. And then Amazon Prime is, we paid for that, so we got that. But like Netflix, there's like a couple things I still want to watch. Like The King just came out. I'm really pumped to see that.
Sure.
But anime wise, dude, Devilman Crybaby never got a physical release in the States.
I'm surprised by that. Actually,
I'm really surprised because they did Castlevania, and that's out on Blu-ray.
Yeah.
You can buy that. Devilman, you can import the Blu-ray from Japan, and it has the English subtitles on it. So I'm thinking about doing that, but it's expensive. It's like $280. I mean, I just fucking imported this, and this was expensive. It's a Panzer World Gallant. It's an old Sunrise mecha show. It's the first mecha show to incorporate like fantasy elements.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's really cool. They all fight with like swords and axes. The like grunt mechs are centaurs. Super awesome.
Oh, that's cool.
And it comes with this really nice Blu-ray. Actually, I don't know if this will pop up on camera, but that's what the grunts look like.
Oh, that's cool.
I just love the designs in here. But yeah, this is never gonna get an English release. And I found out that Italy has a bunch of giant robot Blu-rays, like Zambot 3 is out on. So and I can understand Italian.
Yeah.
I can't speak it fluently, but I can understand because my grandparents only speak Italian.
Yeah.
So I can talk to them and have a full conversation. So I'm gonna import those too. But
not a bad idea. It's like everywhere but the US gets like good shit, man.
Yeah, it sucks, dude. But we're finally getting ping pong. So
fucking yeah.
The moment I saw that, I was like, Zach's gonna shit his pants in excitement.
Everyone, there's like so many people tagged me in that.
That's awesome.
And like I was like sleeping.
That's
and I woke up and there's like 40 messages on like, I'm exaggerating, like a bunch of messages on Discord. Like my Twitter was like blowing up, and I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like I didn't release a new video today, and it's like ping pong's coming up. I'm like, no, it's not.
It fucking is. That's awesome.
So finally,
dude, that's what I love about our little group of friends. Is that like they like Chris has been trying to get me to learn French, and he tags me and shit all the time of like stuff that I would love to read but can't, and I'm like, motherfucker, I'm not learning French.
Every time I'm gonna just start buying more French manga because I'm 2 for 2 now. That every time I've bought a manga in French, literally like 6 months later it gets announced that it's gonna get released in English.
Can you go buy Kingdom then?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Please,
because it happened with Radiant. I bought volume 1 of Radiant because it's like because I was gonna learn French because we were gonna go to France, and I was like, I'll do this fun thing where I learn as I read like manga. So I bought Radiant, and then like literally I was like really into it, and then I go to buy volume 2, and then it got announced that it was getting released in English. Same thing with Ping Pong. Like I got the hardcovers there, the hardcover omnibus.
And now we're getting a hardcover.
And now we're getting that.
It's a hardcover, right?
Yeah.
Oh, it's awesome.
Better be. It better fucking
be. It better be. I mean, I would be all right with it if it was like a really thick soft cover.
Yeah. Yeah, something like the 20th Century Boys.
Yeah, I think that would be
That'd be
really
all right.
nice. I actually like those over, like the Drifting Classroom hardcover. I don't fucking like the quality of the hardcover. Kind of
No,
sucks.
it's on my to buy list, but maybe I'll hold off.
It kind of fucking sucks. Yeah, and then Levius had that same problem too. I don't know. Viz's quality has been kind of weird lately.
I feel like they probably think they don't have to try too much because they're like the biggest.
Largest.
It's like, oh, you idiots will buy it anyway.
I mean, the only company that Dark Horse's quality when it's not an omnibus is really good.
Yeah.
And I think I'm trying to think of who else is pretty solid.
Vertical's like kind of
Vertical was
okay.
Vertical was pretty solid too. I'm reading this. I just finished this. This is so uncomfortable. This made me so.
I've heard of that. I've heard of that.
It's not very good.
Just not good at all.
Not very good. There's a scene. I was like on board with the premise until the characters are hinted at being 14, and then they kidnapped one of the members' younger sisters, and later she's found with a metal rod in her genitals, and it's like bloody, and I was like, yeah, okay. Chris, again with the recommendations. Chris, thank you so much, Mr. Sushi, fucking recommending me. Then he recommended me another one, Velvetina Mandala, and there's like a scat scene in there. I'm like, Chris, I don't think Chris is into that. I think he's just like, Flip likes mildly fucked up shit. Here, read the super fucked up shit.
Yeah.
But what have you been reading?
Not a whole lot lately, actually. Well, I'm working my way through Gantz.
How you liking it?
I'm on. Oh, I love it. Love it. I'm on. I just finished the first. I'm not that far in, obviously. I just finished the first arc. The Onion. No, I got to the part where there's like a toy soldier kind of thing.
Okay.
I think it's like literally the second arc.
Have you met the vampires yet?
Not yet, no.
Okay.
I could have, but so I was gonna buy. There's a guy on Facebook Marketplace that was selling all of Gantz singles for like 150 pounds or something like that.
Ooh.
So I messaged him, and I'm like, I've been messaging him before because he had the singles of Uzumaki for like 20 pounds. I was like, yes, I gotta get those. Those were sold. So I was like just going through his listing because he had a ton of shit. I was like, can I get this? No, it's sold. Can I get this? No, it's sold. I'm like, okay, well, I'll buy all this Gantz. I'll pay shipping, and I'll give you like extra money for it. And he's like, okay, I have someone pending, so if they don't buy it, then you can have it. So I hear nothing about it for a few weeks. And he's like, yeah, it's sold. And then that day, Callum messages me on Discord, and he's like, man, I just got all of Gantz.
Did he buy it?
He bought it.
Motherfucker, dude.
I was so pissed.
Yo, shout out to Callum. Callum left a comment even though he deleted it on a certain person's video. And kind of...
Did he delete it?
Dude, he deleted it, but he was pretty fucking rude. He was really mean. I was like, holy shit.
You know you've pissed someone off.
Dude, Callum, I was like, whoa. And then like I read it in his voice because he got kind of like a deep, sultry voice a little bit. And I was like, oh man, that's fucking fire. But I mean, we can talk briefly about that for a second. So,
welcome to the Otaku Ladcast, by the way.
Yeah, Otaku Ladcast. So the Dadcast, I don't know. I'm trying to be as within the law that I can be. I can only state facts. And the fact is, a certain individual who I used to do a podcast with uploaded a private phone call that we had months after it was made. He uploaded it to YouTube. I don't know what the intentions were. I think to cancel me because I guess I shit talked a couple people in it. I don't know what, but I mean it's nothing I wouldn't have said to those people's faces, anyways. So right away, dude, the fucking you guys, everyone who just like you said, like when ping pong, I woke up the next day, or I mean I was at work when it happened. And of course our fucking group is so small that news spreads like wildfire.
Yeah.
So when I woke up the next day for work, it was literally dozens of messages of people being like, I never trusted those people. You know, good for you. You finally can like move on from that.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, I was pretty upset because we did a show. See, I'm being very vague because I don't want to get in trouble. We did a show for 23, 25-ish weeks straight. We never missed a show. I made sure I was there because I wanted to. It was always viewed as fun to me personally. I mean, we've had some outrageous moments. I've said some pretty outrageous things on there. Just feeding off each other and having a good vibe. I don't regret doing it, but I put so much effort into something that eventually it's something I started. It's like I'm the one who came up with the name, who reached out to the people to do it, and that's why I was upset. Originally, we agreed to take a people on the show were going to take a break. We were going to move on, and we ended it nicely, and we ended up as friends. Because originally I found out that it was ending through a person messaging me on Facebook being like, "Hey, your podcast is ending? What's going on?" And I was like, "I don't fucking know what's going on." And then I watched 2 videos and learned about what's going on. Yeah. And then I messaged him, texted him, was like, "Yo, what the fuck? That's kind of disrespectful." And then we said our piece and we kind of made up, and there was and then a couple hours later, the next day, there was memes shared between us, and we had some laughs. And then 48 hours later, a private phone call was was uploaded, which is really fucking weird.
It's particularly shitty, but even more so when you realize that the person who did it isn't in high school.
No, they are.
And I'm not trying to insult the guy or anything, but it's hard to sit and not only justify but rationalize being in your early to mid 30s and doing shit like that.
Yeah. I think what's weirder is that that person sat on the recording.
Yeah, because you said it was a few months old, didn't you?
Yeah, it was in August, and he uploaded it. What?
End of October.
No, was it in August? It was September. It was almost 2 months.
Yeah,
I would say a month and a half, maybe 2 months. But they just sat on it, waiting for another conflict to start.
That's the even weirder part.
That's the weirder part. That's what bothers me is that I feel really violated.
Yeah.
Because honestly, nothing really bothers me, but I talked to I in that phone call, I talked to my wife and my child. My child was in the background.
I heard that, because I heard her say hi to to them.
Yeah, and honestly, my wife, shout out to her, she told me right away the moment episode 1 of the show we did came out, at the beginning of the year. She's like, "I don't trust him. There's something about him." No, she straight up, I swear to God, she goes, "I don't trust him. There's something about him." And I go, "No, he's great. He's great." And then every time a drama would happen and this person is at the center of it, she would go, "Hey, babe, you should probably back away. He might try to do this to you." And I'm like, "What the fuck is he gonna do to me?" And honestly, what was the outcome of that? I mean, I did a live show tonight randomly and gotten more views in an hour than every episode on that YouTube channel combined.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be a dude. I don't care about I don't care about numbers. I don't care about.
But your numbers are better.
I mean, you said this. You told me I carried the show.
Yeah.
And honestly,
I mean, I like that Mike even brought that up. He's like, I don't know if we were naming people, but whatever.
I don't know who you were referring to.
Yeah, this fellow, as you would say, said in that recording, that's surprising, and I want names, kind of thing.
Yeah, because
I wasn't even trying to hide the fact that I said that. I said it on the last podcast,
and I said that, right? Because
I wasn't trying to be mean or anything, but literally these other 2 individuals do 2-hour long episodes where they're just building Gundams and talking occasionally. So you take those versus the ones where you're on, which one's more interesting, right? And what's the common denominator?
And honestly, after you, I mean, I'm not saying this to be cocky, but when you said you carried it, and after that live show tonight, I gotta say my back feels lighter.
Yeah.
I feel a lot lighter. It was just, and I didn't know, but they were streaming too. I had no idea, and I honestly swear to God, I don't like swearing on my kid or anything, but swear to whoever, I didn't know. I thought my stream ban was lifted in the 9th, and every day I check it, I just go to the YouTube app and I hit upload video and I go to live, and it usually it pops up and says you can't, you're banned, and then I was like, oh fuck, I can stream. I was like, I'll do a stream tonight, and then a bunch of people turned out. And just seriously, everyone who showed support over the last week over this incident, I fucking love you guys. Like, people in the people that in the YouTube manga community who I never really had never talked to before, reached out and they were like, yo, what the fuck? And I was like, yeah. I was like, yo, what the fuck is right? People who are even I don't want to say enemies, but like people I strongly disliked at one point, even reached out and they were like, fucking told you so. And I was like, yeah, but
yeah.
I mean,
they seem to have moved on because the channel is now called Otaku Chat.
Well, it's because I own the copyright to the old name. I copyrighted that shit. Because I was gonna do some merch. And,
okay.
I had plans, just like buying the Retro at Midnight name. I have a copyright pending for that, but that's probably not gonna go through. That's a super generic name, which I was so surprised that name was not taken for a website.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa. That's why I was just saying Retro at Midnight, and I was like, I think Retro at Midnight sounds better. And I was like, oh damn, it's $1 more. I
can't wait to get my new computer set up and just start on that because I know exactly how I'm gonna make that look.
I can't wait, dude. I can't wait. It's
gonna be awesome.
So yeah, for those of you who don't know, Zach and I are going to be doing a website together.
Yep.
Which I'm not programming, which apparently is a problem for some.
I don't have the at dummies.
I don't I actually do, because I went to school. My first 2 semesters of school were for programming.
Oh, okay.
So I can do like basic shit. Like I think we built a calculator. Like that was like one of our projects.
That's like the first thing you ever do. Yeah.
It's like the fucking smoke on the water for programming.
Yeah.
It's the first thing you learn on guitar. Smoke on the water. But yeah, I mean I liked it, but it just wasn't for me.
That's fair. Yeah.
And it is a lot of work. That shit takes a very special person. So Zach is gonna be programming it. It's gonna be called Retro at Midnight, and we're gonna focus on anime, manga, tokusatsu, pretty much whatever we want, video games. And it's gonna be fun. We're gonna get I know Based Senpai wants to start writing about mecha on there as much as possible.
Yeah, he was pitching me some like Godzilla stuff the other day.
Was he really? Are you fucking with me? That would be
wonderful. Every time there's I watch a video, there's always like a subtle oh yeah, this is a mecha Based Senpai one.
Just really subtle.
It's a fact.
I still need to upload the video. I did a video where I wrote his tattoos on his wrist, on my wrist, like really crudely, and I try to mimic his voice, and I fucking review Charles.
You gotta get those sunglasses he has.
Oh dude, he's actually a handsome dude though. Low key, Based Senpai, you are fuckable for sure. Super handsome. He just
he doesn't make videos anymore, does he? He just makes the hauls.
He just makes hauls, but I told him we talked off air one night for like an hour after that last show we did, and I was like, dude, fucking make more videos, man. Just fucking do it, because people love you. You're definitely a shit stirrer.
Yeah.
He cracks me up because there are certain people on Twitter that just don't get his brand of humor and just go off.
I love when he's in Discord and someone brings up that they like his series and he's like, yeah, it's not even in the top 50 on now.
I love that.
He just goes with it. It's my favorite thing.
At first he triggered me a couple times. Honestly, I was like, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But then I was like, oh wait, he's just fucking trolling. He doesn't actually believe that. But I love that.
It's hard to tell sometimes.
He keeps up.
Maybe he does.
He keeps it up.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll like see him like post about a series and I know it's not highly rated and I want to be like, Burn it. Be a man of your word and throw it away right now. Yeah, but he watched War in the Pocket and he said it was all right.
That's fair.
He said he gave it a
It's
7.
good, but yeah.
He said he gave it a 7.89.
It's generous from him.
That is very generous considering
he doesn't like mech. Yeah.
What is your favorite Gundam?
It's either Turn A or
Ooh.
08th MS Team.
Yo, we should next time you're on, we should review 08th MS Team.
Yeah. I haven't seen it in so long. I used to have it. It used to be one of the only anime I used to own.
I got a whole shelf. I got a whole shelf of Gundam now. Like it's just dedicated to Gundam DVDs and Blu-rays.
Oh yeah.
I found a lot on eBay for like $100. It was all of Seed and Seed Destiny in the movies. All the DVDs. It's 10, 22. It's almost 30 DVDs.
Wow.
Of Gundam Seed, which is it's Gundam Seed, but
yeah. Seed's alright. Destiny's fucking garbage though.
What I'm trying to think of what my favorite Gundam series would be. I think it is 8th MS Team.
Yeah.
Because everything else I have, like Wing is like the Gantz of Gundam. You know what I mean? It's like
yeah,
it's too edgy sometimes, and you're just like, eh. But dude, Gantz is a masterpiece, though, in my opinion.
I mean, yeah, Gantz is good.
Gantz is so good. The Osaka arc is just. Have you read it from start to finish?
No, it's like I've watched the anime and I've seen Gantz Zero, like the 3D movie.
It's good.
But yeah, that was a good movie. I watched that. I was like really hungover. Like I had a friend's going away party the night before, and I came home and I just couldn't. I was so hungover, I couldn't get out of bed. So I was like going through Netflix. I was like, I need something to watch, and like the first thing that popped off my recommendations was Gantz Zero. I was like, okay, and there I am. Like I'm really into it, but I've also got like the biggest headache in the world. So,
I've probably watched that 10 times now. Easily.
It's so good though.
It's so.
Is that based on the Osaka arc?
Yeah, it's based on the Osaka arc, but the Osaka arc has some crazier shit that happens.
Yeah.
But
because Callum's reading through it, and he told me, he's like, "Yeah, I'm at this part where there's like vampires." Like, fucking what?
Yeah, dude, there's fucking vampires. There's vampires in Gantz, and they don't explain it.
I wanna buy the singles because I don't want to wait for Dark Horse to fucking chug along with these omnibuses. But like,
you know about the blackface scene, right?
No.
There's a.
Oh man! No, I don't.
Oh man, dude, Gantz gets edgy. There's a scene. Can I spoil it for you?
Yeah, go on. I'll probably, by the time I actually get around to reading it, we'll probably forget anyway.
There's a scene where a character puts on blackface and goes to Shinjuku, and just I think it's Shinjuku. What is it? The Shinjuku crossing? Is that the big crossing?
Shibuya crossing.
Shibuya. He goes to Shibuya and fucking with a Uzi just massacres people. So they think it's just some American black guy who came and just murdered a bunch of Japanese people.
It's Justin Trudeau.
Oh man. You know that song, oh man, who's that rapper? Bobby Shmurda. He has a line and it goes, they think that I'm Tom Cruise, but it's Bobby with the tool. Someone posted when it's Justin Trudeau in blackface. They wrote, they think I'm Tom Cruise. Oh man, dude! Dude?
He won again.
He won.
By the way. Since we last talked, he won.
Prime
Minister again. So that tells you how bad the other candidates.
Oh my god, he won and did blackface multiple times,
and he still won.
I'm not surprised Trump won, but holy shit!
Yeah, I mean, at least you know of Trump hasn't done blackface.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He's done a lot of other bad shit. But yeah,
dude. Oh man, Trudeau. Dude, Trudeau broke my heart. I liked him. I thought he was a sweet guy.
Yeah, apparently I learned this too the other day. He's apparently pro-life as well.
Like it's just like what? Like oh my god. I mean, I don't know, dude. That
phone's going off, but I can't find it.
That whole topic, pro-life, is just so touchy. What is your ringtone?
I don't know, it's just one of my alarm. This is when I usually wake up, but I woke up to like take a piss. You're like, you want to do this? I'm like, yeah.
My ringtone and alarm for the last 5 years has been "Crank That Soldier Boy."
Yeah.
It's fucking. It's crazy.
You don't get tired of that.
Oh, dude, Soldier Boy up in this hoe. Watch me crank it. Watch me go. You know, fucking. I never get tired of that.
You gotta do it now.
I can't do it. Rest in peace. Rest in peace to my friend Randy. He moves here sophomore year. And in the Christmas assembly, I don't know how he set it up. He gets down in the front, in the middle, while the principal is talking, and got the people to put on Soldier Boy and does the Soldier Boy dance in front of the whole school. Rest in peace to you, Randy. That is the most epic fucking thing. I still think about that daily. When my phone goes off, I think of you, man. That is just. He died sadly. He got into a car crash. Got hit by a drunk driver. And I was at Electric Forest when it happened. So and I drove. So I'm like around all these people. They're all high. I'm sober. And then his sister called me crying. Was like, Randy died. And I laid in a hammock for 3 days because I couldn't leave. I was like, I can't. You know, people paid $400 for a ticket. I'm not like gonna be like, hey, bye guys. So, dude, music festivals suck.
They do.
Camping,
they really do.
Camping festivals fucking suck. I don't like not washing my balls. You know what I mean?
I can't go. I sometimes have to wash them twice a day.
Dude, I shower twice a day. I shower when I wake up. I shower before I go to bed. Because if I go to bed smelling like the restaurant, then my poor wife has to change the sheets daily. You know?
Yeah.
So I always take a shower before bed. But like, you know the feeling like when you get so dirty from camping out that you can physically like feel the grime on your lower half.
Scrape it off.
Oh, dude. And then there were showers at Electric Forest, and I was like, I'm gonna go take a shower. And the line and the fucking there was no floor. It was. I did. This is a true story. I was taking a shit in the porta potty, but I'm squatting because I'm not putting my ass on that.
No, I don't blame you.
No, especially earlier that day, someone overdosed in one of the porta potties and died. This is my first. So I was sheltered, but not like crazy sheltered. Like I had employees who would like sneak me like Playboys or Grand Theft Auto and House of a Thousand Corpses when I was 11. So like my mom fucking freaked out on that one.
Yeah.
So I like sheltered as in like my parents didn't let me do anything. I had to work all the time, but I was cultured enough because the employees were fucking hooligans. So going to this music festival, I knew going in like it was going to be debauchery. It was going to be crazy, but I was not expecting half the shit I saw. Yeah. There was a dude going around with a squirt gun and he had put acid in it. He got arrested. He was going up and just spraying people in the face and they would just start tripping. And then I was wearing a shirt. This is my fault. It was, I was trying to be funny. It said "fuck real life." And it was a DJ named Blood Diamonds. It was his shirt, or he's Blood Pop now. He produces for Lady Gaga and stuff, but it said "fuck real life." The amount of people that was just a free pass to just come up and give me hugs, just strangers. I'm like, yo, no. So someone overdoses in the porta potty. So I go like a couple hours later because I learned they cleaned the porta potties every day at 2 p.m. and I timed my bowel movements to that. Which is really hard for me to do because I have IBS pretty bad. Yeah. So I'm sitting there, I'm squatting down. I'm like squatting. Pants are on my ankles, so everything's just exposed. Everything. And I have baby wipes in my hand. And I don't know if I just forgot to lock it or if the lock was bad, but this dude burned out of his mind, opens the door and goes, sorry, man. And I go, it's cool, dude.
Close the door.
It's cool. Can you close the door? There's people behind him, so there's people just looking at my dick and balls, while poop is falling out my butt. And he keeps the door open. And he goes, "Hey, can I have some of those baby wipes when you're done, man?" And I go, "Yeah, you can have the whole fucking package if you close the door right fucking now." Thank you. Closes the door. I was so happy he closed that door, dude. I've never... And then the embarrassment was like, do I sit here for 20 minutes and just hope everyone...
Do I wait till everyone leaves?
Because I'm a grower, not a shower. So everyone's just like, wow, look at this fat guy with a tiny penis pooping.
Maybe that's why the guy OD'd in the toilet. Someone else saw his balls and he's just like, nah, fuck it. Just loading the heroin up.
Oh man, dude, we had this guy come in who had to have been probably 70 years old, easily. And he sound I'm telling you, he talked like this, and I have to like touch my throat to sound like this.
Yeah.
He comes up and he goes,
It's really nice to see people still going to these festivals. I used to travel and see the Grateful Dead.
and then
It's always the Grateful Dead.
always, dude. I was like, yeah, dude, like they fucking suck. Grateful Dead's awful. He fucking passed out on our campsite, and we like took care of him because I was like, I don't want this old man dying on us.
Yeah.
But so this is the first time I ever tried marijuana. Was someone brought brownies, and my fat ass was 340. I was like, brownies? I was like, I ate like a whole brownie, not knowing what it was, and as I ate it, they were like, "Yo, no!"
That's not what you want to see when you've eaten a brownie.
They were like, "No, dude, no, whoa!" And I was like, "What?" And they were like, "Oh, you're a big guy, you can handle it." And I was like, "Handle what?" I was like, "Handle what?"
Like, when I used to like smoke weed, there's like a thing called salvia, which is like a very temporary hallucinogenic, which is fucking terrible. I never do it because it's awful. And I was with my friend, and his brother and his friends were doing the salvia, and I didn't realize they were using like our bong. So I was like, oh, someone's already packed a bowl for me. So I smoke it.
Ooh.
And of course, when you do drugs, the last thing you want to see after you finish doing the drugs is someone going, no.
No.
Well, no, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just go with it. And they're telling this. They're like, no. Well, just it's only gonna be 10 minutes. Just go with it. And I'm like, go
10
with
minutes
what?
Of what?
And it all hit me at the same time, and it was fucking terrible. Like, I'm trying to just think of how to like. It's so abstract. I don't know how to like word it, but like at doctors' offices, they have those like blocks on those like wires for kids to play with. Imagine that, but with skeletons instead.
Ooh, that sounds spooky.
10 minutes straight.
Sounds fun.
Fucking terrifying.
Dude, mine was I'm afraid of heights. So right after the weed brownie, we went on the Ferris wheel.
No.
And it's one of the big Ferris wheels that fits like 8 people. So it's like it's our whole squad of people there, and they're loading people up. And when we get to the top, it kicked in, and I took off all my clothes but my underwear and tied it around my head because I thought I was gonna fall and die. And I thought if I had something on my head, I'll survive.
Yeah.
So fucking terrible, dude. It's just fucking terrible.
Apparently, when it like started to kick in, I don't remember this. My one friend still gives me shit for it. Apparently, I was just like, I grabbed all my stuff and I was just like, right, let's go in then.
Dude,
just like trying to cancel it, like ignore it entirely.
It's fucking terrible, man. I hate drugs.
Yeah.
I hate drinking too. I got drunk on Florida when we went on vacation because the restaurant we went to, I was like, I'll have a margarita. I'm eating fresh crab and seafood on the dock. I'm gonna have a margarita. It's my vacation. I fucking drink once a year. The restaurant, just by default, their margaritas are like this big, and every one order is 2 margaritas.
Oh, okay.
So me being a lightweight, even though I'm a big dude, lightweight, I go so drunk. My wife hates me when I'm drunk because I'm me times 11. So just imagine this, but like louder,
really friendly,
and I was
loud
like,
and friendly.
And I was like, babe, I fucking love you. Like, you're so beautiful. Like, at least I'm not beating the shit out of her.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like, I guess there's a positive there.
Yeah.
But I was just like, babe, I love you so much. You're so sexy. And I'm saying this in front of my brother and sister-in-law, just like. just not making myself look good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude. I just my wife smoked weed before I met her. She was very sheltered, but she would drive around the country and just smoke weed. And that was like her rebellion. And when we started dating, she was like, "You smoke weed?" And I was like, "All the time." Fuck yeah. It's like, I smoke weed. So I took a hit and was like, and she was like, "Oh, you don't do this." And I was like, "Nope. I've never even smoked a cigarette in my life." I'm boring, dude. Someone slipped me a muscle relaxer one time at work, and it was a friend. He slipped me a painkiller, which he's lucky it wasn't hydrocodone because I could have died. And I remember just being fine. And I went to pick up a pan of lasagna, and I just couldn't pick it up. I was like, whoa. Whoa. And then I had a panic attack, and I was shaking, and I didn't rat him out. I should have beat his ass afterwards. But he just walked up to me and was like, "Sorry." And I was like,
This is that. Sorry.
And his name was Mike.
Yeah.
Whoa! And this
Fucking Mike.
my dad his nickname at work was Toaster Mike, because at the age of 17 he was so toasted. He was like, So my dad would go, "Hey, Toaster Mike," and he was like, my dad's a nickname for all the employees. Mine's when I was really fat, he called me Meat Nut, which is really mean in hindsight, Dad.
Why Meat Nut though?
I don't know. I would ask him. I go, "Why Meat Nut?" And he's like, "I don't know. You just look like a meat nut." And I'm like, "Okay."
You know why?
I was like, "Thanks, Dad." I was like, "Thanks, dude." Thanks. I mean, we have I'm trying to think of the other. We had a Filipino guy, who was a black belt, and my dad was just like, "You're Bruce Lee." I love my dad. But I've also told you since then, he's been super woke. Just getting woke in his old age. It's so cute.
I love like old boomers getting woke. It's like one of my favorite things to see.
Oh, dude, I fucking love boomers, man. They're such good people. The boomers.
They're so funny. I love my personal favorite thing about boomers. Okay, did you see this video going around of they changed like the alphabet song?
Yeah.
So, like LMNOP would be easier for kids. Anyway,
yeah.
I love when boomers say that millennials are triggered because the local news post that
was happening here too.
Song, 150 comments. This is of like just boomers just being triggered by the alphabet song being changed.
Speaking of songs, we had a boomer working for us. We had a boomer working for us at one point, and he was just a delivery driver. It was like a part-time like weekend job. He's a big old. It seems like always the country bumpkins are always the ones who just think that race, like just open sexism and racism, is just okay. But there's a song by
probably is where they're from.
Yeah, that's true. But there's a song called "Money for Nothing" by Dire Straits.
Sure.
And there's a line I'm just quoting the line, so pardon me, but there's a line in the song where I think they're referring to Elton John, and they go, "The little faggot with the earring and the makeup," something like "Little Faggot's a millionaire." Okay, they edited the song like they should, because that's offensive, and he was like, "That fucking it was you could say that when I was a kid." And I was like, "Okay, you can't now, dude. You shouldn't have now, though. You shouldn't have back then, and you certainly cannot now, because that is really offensive to other people." And having to explain why that stuff is, it's just, I fucking like, nothing triggers me, but like when boomers cannot cognitively understand why they can't say the N-word, just fucking makes me want to die. They're like, "But it's just a word." I'm like, "Yeah, but the word has a history to it, and it has a meaning, why it's, like why that word is so powerful." And they're like, "Well, they can say cracker." I'm like, I want to fucking strangle you.
They also didn't enslave us.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
Oh my god! Yeah, but they sold their own people. Like, Jesus Christ!
They always have like these facts that just don't
always have stuff like ready to go. I had a boomer employee one time tell me, "The Confederate flag, it's in the Bible," and I was like, "I do not believe that." And he was like, "Yeah," and I go, "Where'd you read that?" He goes, "Facebook," and I was like, "Whoa, goddamn."
That might be real then.
I was like, "It might be real, dude." Did fucking Mark Zuckerberg post this? Because it might be legit.
Mark Zuckerberg does not lie.
Mark Zuckerberg is the smartest android in the world. No, dude, I hate. Luckily, my parents, I think it's because my mom was raised by immigrants, and Italians now are like just beloved. They're just like, it's like, I don't know. There is racism towards Italians, but it's like it's okay racism, like
I know what you mean, but it's just a funny way to phrase it.
Racism towards Italians is not the same kind of racism towards black people and Asians. But everyone's like, "Yo," like when Jersey Shore was up, they're like, "Ha, Jersey Shore, you guys are like," no, it's like, not, dude, real Italians are not raised like the people in Jersey Shore. You would get your fucking
Shore guys where you're like really into spaghetti. That's like your two main Italian races.
Yeah. Or it's the mafia.
Or the mafia, yeah.
Or in my case, my family literally was in the mafia. So my favorite thing, my mom would get mad at me every time I did this in high school. Every speech class, I would give a speech about either black metal or my family being in the mafia. And it was so much fun to be like, yeah. And then my great uncle blew up a bridge to kill a reporter who ratted on us. And everyone's just like, what the fuck?
That's fucking cool though.
But I mean, it's
like, it's not. I mean, it's not cool that the reporter died or the bridge blew up, but it's a fucking cool way to kill someone.
Yeah, it's really cool, dude.
Bridge.
I mean, the mafia, like everything in life, there's good and bad to it. Like they built the airport in that city, and it's the only reason why that city has like any tourist attractions to it. Sicily's a super poor country. Italy is poor as fuck, but Sicily is like. Everyone's house is made out of marble, but then when you like go in the countryside, it's just trash everywhere. It looks like a third world country.
Yeah. Everyone's
super poor, but everyone's super fat and happy. It's just like it's a great place. I love it. Italy though, shout out to Italy. They my people brought in the most Syrian refugees.
Yeah.
Out of any country, so shout out to you. But there's a lot of crime now. But it's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
Human beings, dude. That's why like
human beings are shitty. That's just
are shitty and complicated. Like, like there's also Sicily right now has a white supremacist like movement going on,
which I think is funny. I know
which
you
is
mentioned
funny.
that
I'm like, you guys,
talked, but it's so funny.
You guys are not white. Like a lot of you are. Like I took my 23andMe and I'm more Middle Eastern than anything, and I'm like I can kind of see it now. Like I kind of
a little bit.
When I'm not pale, like this is me pale. When I'm dark, I look straight up Middle Eastern. But yeah, like fucking, I'm like, you guys are like Middle Eastern. My cousin, like my fucking first cousin, he's like like a lot of Chinese. Which apparently, I don't know if this is true, but I read this that during the Silk Road days, they found like a huge, like a bunch of remains of Italian immigrants in China. Because during the Silk Road days, like a bunch of Italians went over there and were like trading rice and like other stuff. So, I mean, it's just weird. Like we're all just mutts.
Yep. Sacks of meat on bones.
Yeah. You know, I just
but
like
that guy's skin color is different, and that's bad for some reason.
What was it? Chris, Mr. Sushi was texting me, and I'm gonna find the exact quote because I said something to him. We were talking about having really bad anxiety and depression, and I said, he wrote, I don't think you realize just how similar we are, homie. And I wrote, the only difference is you have slightly more melanin than me. Chris is a good guy. Chris gets a little triggered too easily.
A little bit.
But he's a great human
Were you
being.
in the Twitter chat when him and Based were having... like just going back and forth?
No, but I came. Well, I was there because like every time something happens, I'm at work, so I caught like a couple glimpses of it, and then I sat down and read it all. And I was just like, "What the fuck happened?" I think Base was
just being the shit disturber that he is.
Oh, Base just trolling.
Chris just took it seriously. I think.
Base is just trolling. Chris, Base gets me triggered all the time, and I just eventually like, man, he really
he's very good at it.
He's so good at it. He's so good because he's just so confident with his statements. He's just like, not top 50 Mao.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Well, how can it be good if it's not popular? That was the one thing. The first time I ever like spoke to him, he's like, yeah, it wasn't in like the bestsellers list. If it's not Zelda or My Hero Academia, it's not good.
So does he think Splatoon is good?
I think he bought Splatoon.
Because
he might be one of the few people that bought. No, I don't think he did.
I
know. I think it's funny because he's like, he always says that, but then he's like, who's buying Zelda and Splatoon? And every time I see someone buy it, I tag him in it.
CJ versus Manga buys that.
Yeah,
but she's a teacher. Class, yeah. She? Yeah. Well, I think that's just a cover up, CJ. If you're watching this, I think you secretly fucking love the Splatoon manga.
Yeah, it's got to be good. There's like 10 volumes of it or something.
Base shits on Mecha, but he invested the money into the Gundam Origin hardcovers. Those are $30 a pop.
Yeah.
And there's 12 of them. That's a lot of money.
Yeah. Maybe he secretly does like it.
I think he secretly does. I think
he said he likes what was it? There's like 3 characters he likes. He likes car. I think he said I don't know. He's like, there's only like two good things in Gundam, and it's like 2 characters from like 2 different series or something like that.
Gundam Thunderbolt's pretty good too.
I've watched the anime. I haven't read the manga.
Dude, the anime is so good.
It's good.
I'm really tempted to import the 4K version because it has English subtitles.
Yeah, how much is that going to run you?
Dude, I feel bad for Japanese people. So, I had Logan Rebholes on, and he does work for Discotech.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, why does Japanese DVDs and Blu-rays so expensive for the like the little amount of stuff that's on it? You know, because it's like $100 for like 4 episodes. He said that the rental market over there is still really big. Like
okay.
Like it's like a huge thing still. So people like will rent Kamen Rider Blu-rays and then just bring them back. So, but he told me I really want to go to Japan, like really bad. Yeah. We should go, dude.
One day.
We should. You and your fiance, me and my wife. We should go. We should do a couple things.
Yeah.
Is your wife like real? I mean, is your fiance real like quiet?
Yeah.
Like, kind of keeps. That's how my wife is. I feel like those two would get along.
Good. Yeah.
Like me and you would be like the loud ones.
Yeah.
And then those two would just be like
just sitting there waiting for us to shut up.
I made Taylor watch the first 2 Rebuild films, and she was just like, "What the fuck?" And our daughter watched them too.
How'd she like the scene when they put the dummy plug in Shinji?
She was just
apart. She
was just bothered by all of it. Just fucking terrible. Like bad parent alert. My kid was up running around, so she was like watching parts of it. And then there's you know the scene at the end of the second Rebuild film where he's just killing her?
Yeah.
I was like, I need to take her into the other room. Because this is fucking scary. I would be messed up as a kid if I saw that.
Yeah.
Just fucking terrible.
I mean, I watched what the hell was it? I watched a lot of shit I shouldn't have when I was a kid.
Oh yeah, me too. Like House of Thousand Corpses at age 11.
I watched the first Ghost in the Shell when I was 9.
Nah, but
which is not bad, but like
a lot of stuff probably went over your head.
Yeah.
You're probably just like, yo, boobs and robots.
That was it. That was it. Because like, yeah, because it's like my uncle's, and he's like, you want to watch this? You like anime, right? And then he like let me watch it, and
you had a pretty cool uncle.
Yeah.
Mine gave me Terminator 2 and Diablo 2.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, fuck yeah, dude, that's still my favorite movie.
Yeah.
And then Diablo 4 looks so good.
I like how everyone forgot about the China thing.
Dude, that's the thing is like, as I was watching it, I was like, yeah, this is what I wanted, and then I was like, wait, human rights are being violated. No, I can't like it. Fuck.
That whole situation's funny.
I'm gonna be such a hypocrite. I'm calling myself one now. I will probably end up buying that.
Yeah.
Diablo 3. So like, Diablo's had such an important. Like, it's gonna be weird to say this, but like, my dad had a heart attack when I was young. When I was really young, and my uncle, he can't pick me up, and he let me play Diablo 2 all night. So like, Diablo 2 has a really fond memory of that. Man, fuck. And then Diablo 3, it came out the same day my 5-year-old cousin died. So
someone's gonna die when Diablo 4 comes out.
Nomine Padre.
Fingers crossed, yeah.
Fuck no, knock on some wood.
Yeah.
Fuck. Holy shit. Well, they did say it's a ways off, so.
Yeah, that was the thing. It's like, yeah, these are coming out. Forget about China. When's it coming out?
China. What happened in China? What happened?
I don't know. Something
my headset
about,
just died.
I know specifically with Blizzard. It's like.
Oh, there we go. We're back.
Oh, okay.
It's wireless. I don't know if it's gonna die again or not. Fuck. Because we've been doing this for an hour and 20. Oh fuck! It's dying again. Shit. Let me see. I need to get a new headset because
it's your headset. Oh,
this thing is, I think it's on its last leg. I am getting a new webcam. I'm getting a 4K webcam, which is probably too much webcam that you would fucking need. Is this thing
flipping 4K?
Okay.
Is it like a Turtle Beach?
This?
Yeah.
It's a Logitech.
Oh, okay.
It's a shitty headset. I don't know why I bought it. It was like $120, and I was like, it's way too much money for. And it died again, motherfucker. All right. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to wrap this up, Zach.
Yeah, it's fun.
Tell people where they can find you. I can't hear you. Just tell people where they can find you.
Yeah, you guys can find me on Twitter and YouTube at Uchuu Shelf for both of them. That's pretty much it.
Well, if I hold it like this, I think it's charging.
Oh, so you just gotta like crank your head down a little bit.
Oh, it just died again. Nope. Yeah. So we're gonna have to wrap this up. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Zach, thank you, man, for doing this spontaneously.
Yeah.
I can't hear what you're saying if you're saying anything at all.
I'll shit talk you a little bit.
Because you could be just calling me a piece of shit right now, and I would just be like,
I was thinking about
fuck
it.
yeah, dude. But I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. We got George Horvath on.